This programme is brought to you by Simulus Clothing, official title sponsors of Formula Virtual Racing. So Luke Davies, Formula Virtual Racing World Drivers' Champion for Season 10. First of all, how are you keeping? How are you doing?
No, it's been good. Obviously, won the championship on Saturday. It's been pretty decent. It's been great. There's a lot of people been congratulating me for it. People that I've known for like a long time in this league. So yeah, it's really great to be champion finally because over 2 years of just meeting people, you're getting better lap by lap, and it's really been great. And the support around me has been amazing as well. So yeah, it's been really great to see.
You have half answered the first question, but that makes things slightly quicker. But we'll still answer it. I'll still give you the question, nonetheless. What does it finally mean to you to finally win that title?
Well, yeah, I mean, you say finally. I've got close quite a few times. Obviously, season 6, season 9. But season 6, I've been around since season 4, 4, 5, 6. My pace was just nothing compared to now. I think. Season 9 was getting there, but obviously, Lewis was too fast, too consistent. But I think now, finally, I managed to kind of find another level in myself in terms of pace and things. My qualifying has been amazing this season. I've honestly been really happy just with how I performed, and it's really been great just to finally get that title. It's been so long, but it's really been worth the wait.
It was a difficult season, of course, for a lot of drivers, but it was a rather successful one for you. What's been the highlight? What's been the best moment of this season? The one that really stands out when you look back at it?
Well, to be honest, I mean, 4 wins in a season, I really can't complain about that. It's in this league, I never thought I'd be winning races, barely podiums or anything, and now I'm third on the all-time win list, 9 wins, and not many people can say they've done that. So, but yeah, this season, I think obviously winning the championship was a really special moment, but I think I have to say one race, probably my best race ever in FVR, is probably Monaco, because pole around Monaco and a win by that margin, it just felt incredible, and it's probably the best I've ever drove. So yeah, I'd have to say it's a pretty special moment for me.
Yeah, you mentioned special moments. We know when you win a race or get any form of success, you like a good old scream across the finish line. How good did this one feel in Saudi? How good did that scream across the finish line feel?
Well, I mean, it's sometimes you have a bit of time to think about it. Like Monaco, last 2-3 laps, you're nearly there. You're coasting home a bit, but with most of the races this season, 3 out of my 4 wins have had last lap overtakes. So when the adrenaline's like running high like that, you can't think about the end of the race. You're solely focused on just making that overtake, and I've made, I think, 3 overtakes on the last lap. 2 have been at basically the last corner. So I mean, it felt really good because just to see yourself nail the exit off the final corner, and as you said, I just scream because it's just very happy moment for me, and especially emotions, adrenaline, everything just goes into it. It's great. It's really good.
It's been an emotional season from more than just yourself. It's not really been a secret that you and maybe former teammates and fellow drivers have maybe not had the same level of camaraderie or friendship that you had before this season, so to speak. Is that a sacrifice you have to make if you want to be the best?
I mean, I think, of course, there's a lot of drivers that obviously Lewis ended up coming through, but there's a lot of drivers this season. They'd never won a title before. Everyone's looking to get the one up over everybody else, just to make their mark on the league, get in the history books and everything, get their name on the front of FVR. And I think when everyone's kind of so desperate to that, and it's a lot of people kind of converge at the same time. A lot of people found pace, and I think when you want to make history in a league, I think definitely at least for a few weeks, it's going to get in the way of some things. But yeah, I mean, everyone's very competitive. I am as well. It's no secret. But yeah, I think it's just more heat at the moment things, and sometimes after it's all over, you look at the bigger picture. I'm sure everything will be mended. Nothing's too permanent between me and anybody. But yeah, I think I've been congratulated by the same people that I had tensions with at the beginning of the season. So that's all I can really ask for, and yeah, I thank them as well.
Is there a target on your back for next season then? Now that you finally have got that championship, then a lot of people maybe thought you wouldn't have got. Is there a target now on you for them to try strip this title off you?
I mean, yeah, as the champion, you're the person everyone wants to beat. That's no secret in any sport, any race, anything. You're only as good as your last race. My last race I won, so hopefully I can keep that up. But yeah, I think always, I've been there or thereabouts past few seasons. I mean, I've clearly risen up through FVR, from sometimes scraping top tens to now. If I'm not on the podium, I'm disappointed. So yeah, I mean, I think it definitely, as you get faster, the more people want to beat you. That's simply how it is. And obviously, champion, you're first. Everyone wants to be the person to take you down. So in anything. So yeah, definitely there's a target on my back, but that's never fazed me, and it never will.
What's next for Luke Davies then? You've got that title that you have wanted so badly. What's next for you? What do you want to do next?
Well, obviously, you want to defend your title, go back to back, and I definitely think I can do that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've got one of the Triple Crown, so I'd love to see, maybe I might try doing something else related to that in the future. But yeah, Monaco obviously, which is probably it's any of the Triple Crown's difficult to win, but Monaco's Monaco. But yeah, I honestly, yeah, I think there's a lot of ways I can still go in FPL. I'm third on the win list. I'm on 9. There's a pretty big gap to Lewis and Legend, but yeah, I think if I can just start crawling my way, keep going up the standings, or the all-time standings, and hopefully defend another championship or two.
You mentioned the Triple Crown. Are you excited by Le Mans? Are you excited by Indy? Is there something there that takes your fancy?
Well, yeah, I commentated on Indy last year, and honestly, yeah, I'd really like to do that. Um, Le Mans obviously depends on more than just myself. I mean, I think I'd probably stand a better chance than Indy than Le Mans, just as in my own performance. Obviously, Le Mans is a bit more of or it is a more team sport in terms of just drivers. But yeah, I think I'd really like. I'd love to have a go at Indy. I've won it with all three American tracks in the F1 section of FVR. So I don't. Yeah, I'd love to have a go at Indy.
And I think an important question to end off this interview, which has been fantastic, by the way. You want to go back to back, you said. You may not speak about statistics a lot, but I know your stats compared to others matters a lot for you. You've finally broken what could be seen as a little bit of a glass ceiling in terms of no one other than Lewis being able to win a title in the last few years. Do you think you can become the best driver this organisation's ever seen?
Yeah, it would be a statement. I don't see why not. If I keep going on the path I'm going, you never know. I mean, I never thought I'd been doing this now, and I think I'd be foolish to say that I know what I'm going to be doing in the future. So we will see. That's a big, big statement. I've only won one title, but yeah, we'll see. If I keep chipping away at the numbers, then maybe call me back in a few seasons, and maybe we'll see.
What do you want to say to all those who doubted you at the start of this season? Because there was many who did.
Yeah, it's never over till it's over, and I said that the whole season way through. Everyone said, "Oh, yeah, it's done, it's done, it's done," and it came down to the second to last round. But it's never over till it's over. And even I lost last season, it wasn't over. I came back the next season, and I dominated. So, never write me off.
Well, Luke, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us for this interview. If you want to, of course, folks, hear more about Luke, more from Luke, you can check all our social channels, where we've got plenty of Luke Davies World Champion content over on there. But Luke, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This programme is brought to you by Simulus Clothing, official title sponsors of Formula Virtual Racing.